Do want to get another check on your weather. We are keeping an eye on the potential, Anne Elise, for severe weather later this morning.
We are, yes. So we have a cold front that we're waiting on guys to move through. And when that cold front is starting to push more into North Texas, we'll start to see more storm development. Right now, not seeing much of anything. So if you wanted to get going, you're still doing fine there. But where we're seeing, of course, that's really the heart of this storm system is back around the Panhandle. But our cold front is just out to the west. So it's going to be rolling through later this morning, and it'll pass to the east of us later on this afternoon. Ahead of it, though, clouds, of course, have remained very thick, but I'm really not seeing anything so much locally on radar. So dry conditions do remain for a bit longer. What we will be watching is more as we get into the mid to late morning period for those storms to start firing up. We'll have to keep an eye out from late morning all the way to about 3 p.m. where we would have that severe threat here locally. So as for the components to watch for, I think that wind damage would be the biggest thing we would watch for. Winds up to 60 miles an hour. But of course, there will be a localized flood concern as well, as these storms are going to be able to dump off a lot of heavy rain. And in some cases, the farther off to the east you go, we may even see some spots closer to 2 inches of rain. But off to the east is where that higher severe threat for us is today. That's a 3 out of 5, an enhanced risk back around Mineola, Athens, back around Corsicana. Metroplex, this is a 2 out of 3 on, or 2 out of 5, I should say, on the severe scale. And then it does really quickly drop off just west of the I-35 corridor. So we will move on later today and watch as those storms race off to the east. Let's take a look, though, at that timing. And again, the cold front is still going to be working its way in later on this morning. So we're watching as those storms fire up ahead of that from 9 to 10 o'clock. And we're really going to keep an eye right here in the Metroplex for that initial development all the way back off to the south and to the southwest. As we roll on from midday into the afternoon, notice how quickly these storms are racing back to the east. So that's for Navarro County, back around Henderson County, Van Zant. You're going to be seeing some of that really heavy rain. And as those storms kind of get in that line, that's where we would have that damaging wind concern. But now by the time we get to 6 o'clock tonight, we're done. We're going to see quieter conditions finally overnight. You won't be woken up with some loud thunder. Of course, that has happened numerous times here lately. Finally, some quiet weather. Look at this, though. We roll on through today. Storm system is tracking off to the east. And as that starts to lift away, here we go with some quieter weather. So we're going to see that storm pattern end. We will see high pressure, though, build in. And that means, of course, that the heat is on the way. But looking at some dry days, your weekend fully dry. How about that? And then we get into Monday, Tuesday of next week, only a slight chance of rain, about a 20% chance for both days. Now, heading out the door today, 73. It is still muggy. We're going to be in the mid 70s, mid to upper 70s today with that rain coming in. Heavy clouds for a good portion of the day, but it changes so quickly. By tomorrow, certainly by Saturday, 94 your high temperature, and we'll be in the upper 90s, it looks like, as we head into Sunday.